Mama June Shannon is hopefully on the track to put the pieces of her life together and opened up on social media Thursday to share a message with the world. In her first post to Instagram since taking a 7-month hiatus, Shannon gave an update on where her life stands after a tumultuous 2019 that saw her arrested and indicted by a grand jury on drug charges while her daughter Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon had been granted legal guardianship over Shannon's other daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. Well, decided to get back at it. I'm not saying I'm not perfect, as every day is a struggle or sick, and some days I just want to disappear, and even though me and kids aren't still seeing each other and it's been sick very hard on all of us, but I hope one day that will change sick, as I want them to know I miss and love them very much, Shannon captioned a selfie picture on Thursday. In March 2019, the Honey Boo Boo star, 41, was arrested along with her boyfriend, Geno Doak, on suspicion of drug possession following a domestic dispute at an Alabama gas station. Doak has a lengthy criminal history that includes arrests for theft, burglary, and criminal damage to property. The couple has been dating for over 3 years. Alana has been vocal about her mother's recovery. She was visibly distraught in a recent attempt at an intervention on Mama June, from not to hot. Shannon is also mother to 25-year-old daughter Anna and 23-year-old Jessica. Mama, I would love to come home and stay with you, tell you about my day, but I can't do that because I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm scared to stay at your house, Alana told Shannon, who at one point said she weighed 460 pounds, but lost 300 pounds and slimmed down to a size 4 after undergoing gastric sleeve surgery. Shortly after Shannon and Doak's arrest, Fox News spoke with Shannon's daughter Lauryn about the incident, which Lauryn believed was blown out of proportion and that any abuse claims made against Doak at the time were completely wrong. Gino is not an abusive person, and he's never been, Lauryn said at the time. He is like a father figure to me and my sisters, and he treats my mother very well. Of course, any relationship is going to have problems, me and my husband go through problems, so I get that aspect of things, but as far as domestic violence is concerned, no, never, added Lauryn, who is 19 years old. Lauryn pressed on, I feel like every celebrity has problems. I mean, being out in the public eye is a very touchy subject, everybody knows everything immediately, and I think that's what happens. People who are famous get busted for the same exact thing. So of course everybody makes it a bigger deal because of who we are as well. However, Mama June's boyfriend, Geno Doak, has finally been sentenced following his 2019 arrest for felony drug possession. He and the TLC reality star were taken into custody in October 2019, after witnesses reported the pair got into a fight at an Alabama gas station. At the time, Geno and Mama June were both charged with alleged possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia, with Geno additionally facing a charge of alleged domestic violence in the 3rd degree. They were each let out on bond and subsequently pleaded not guilty to the charges 7 months after their arrest. According to a plea agreement obtained by E! News, in April, Mama June, aka June Shannon, was sentenced to 100 hours of community service, court supervision, and other conditions, like random drug screenings. Mama June's reaction was filmed as part of her WeTV reality series Mama June, Road to Redemption. Now, Rod Giddens, Doak's attorney, confirms to E! News that his client was sentenced to 16 months. Mr. Doak was placed in community corrections program, the lawyer states. He is not in custody and has to report as directed. He is able to work and be at his own residence. Additionally, Giddens, who also represents Mama June, tells E! News, Mama June, is completing pre-trial diversion, at which time all charges will be dismissed. She is doing everything required. Per Doak's plea deal, which was obtained by E! News, the drug paraphernalia charge was dismissed and he will begin his 2-year probation after he serves his 16 months. Additionally, Geno will have to undergo drug addiction treatment. In April, Mama June shared that she was 7 months sober after spending $600,000 on drugs over a course of 6 months. At the time, she shared, in a year we probably spent over $1 million, because our habit was $3,500 to $4,000 a day. While Geno joined her for the extent of her drug binge, the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star said she doesn't blame him for what happened. "It's not his fault that I had my addiction," Mama June explained. "I believe that during our addiction, both of us were in what I call our crazy state of mind, and sometimes you got to love people through their addiction. He loved me through my addiction, and I've loved him through his addiction." Additionally, she has made amends with her 4 daughters, including Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. In June, she reunited with all of her children for Lauryn Pumpkin Effort's baby shower. It's unclear whether Doak and Mama June are still dating. However, Mama June Shannon officially has lost custody of her daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. A judge in Georgia granted Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon sole custody over Honey Boo Boo, with visitation rights being decided by Pumpkin. Court documents filed on April 11 and obtained by Page 6 show. Mama June, who will be allowed to contact the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star by phone every day, will have to pay Pumpkin $800 per month in child support until Honey Boo Boo turns 18 years old. The court documents provide insight into Mama June's income, stating that she earns approximately $25,000 per month, though it depends on production and endorsements. At the time of the filing, Mama June's show had not been renewed for a new season, so her only certain income is disability in the amount of $1,015 per month. The U.S. Sun was the first to report the custody news. Pumpkin was first awarded temporary guardianship over Honey Boo Boo in August 2019, with permission from her father, Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, after Mama June was arrested on drug possession charges that year with then-boyfriend Geno Doak. Pumpkin will have her hands full now that she's reportedly expecting twins. She's also mom to son Bentley, 10 months, and daughter Ella, 4, with husband Joshua Efford. While the custody news likely served as a blow to Mama June, the From Not to Hot star is focusing on her life as a first-time bride now that she and Justin Stroud secretly tied the knot. The pair married on March 23 at the Wilkinson County Court in Georgia in a ceremony officiated by Judge Amanda Holder, Page 6 confirmed. The couple just recently celebrated their nuptials with a PDA-packed trip to Panama City, Florida, where they made out in a pool all day long. However, she recently reached out on social media, where she revealed she missed her family and is trying to turn her life around. However, Mama June Shannon's Instagram message was slammed by her family, with it said that they are not buying her claims. According to TMZ, Mama June's family believe her optimistic message is a ploy to deceive the public and to earn money. A source revealed to the publication that her relatives do not believe the 40-year-old's heartfelt words and say that the picture she used on her Instagram post is 2 years old. The insider added that the family think that June is only saying this so she can gain some positive attention, so she can start making money through Instagram ads. TMZ goes on to report that June has only contacted her family once in recent times, and that was only to check on a family member who had suffered a heart attack. They report that June went radio silent once more when her kids inquired about her well-being and whereabouts, and therefore believe her recent message smells like BS. Mail Online have contacted representatives of Mama June to comment. Mama June took to social media on Thursday to tell her family she misses them in the wake of a year packed with legal problems. The reality star posted a selfie to Instagram with a detailed caption admitting to making mistakes, and declaring she hopes to right the ship with her relatives, including daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, 14, over time. Well, decided to get back at it. I'm not saying I'm perfect, as every day is a struggle, and some days I just want to disappear. And even though me and kids aren't still seeing each other, and it's been very hard on all of us, but I hope one day that will change, as I want them to know I miss and love them very much, Mama June said in an Instagram post. The McIntyre, Georgia native's post comes after a turbulent 2019 times chock with problems linked to drugs, gambling, and brushes with the law, and 2020 starting on a rocky path. In recent months, Shannon has been besieged with financial problems, as TMZ last week reported that she sold a diamond ring at the Stockbridge, Georgia pawn shop Cash America for $1,500. Insiders told the site that the jewelry looked to be a wedding or engagement ring, though it wasn't clear if it was from her relationships with boyfriend Geno Doak, 44, or ex-husband Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, 48. Shannon and Doak were also kicked out of a McDonough, Georgia residence in Marriott they'd been staying at since late November, according to the outlet, after they failed to pay their $2,000 bill. Their trouble with lodging doesn't end there, according to TMZ, as they trashed a Georgia hotel room at the Fairbridge Inn & Suites months ago, leaving $1,000 in damages, including blood stains and broken glass, in their suite after an argument. They were arrested in connection with crack cocaine possession in Alabama in March of 2019, in which Doak was also charged with domestic violence and harassment. In June, sources close to the family told the outlet that an attorney had been hired to protect the funds daughter Alana, 14, has earned from her TV career from her mother. June's daughter Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon, 20, is acting as guardian for the teen TV star and overseer for dispersing pertinent finances. However, as Mama June's family attempts to save her life on TV following a rocky year, the reality star was seen enjoying a trip to Florida with her boyfriend Geno Doak. The From Hot to Not star, 40, who was arrested in 2019 for cocaine possession, could be splitting a plate of fries with her man at the food court in the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood Florida Casino and Hotel Friday night. The pair kept their looks causal, as the mother of 4 looked slightly sullen. As her beau carried their greasy snacks to a table, she sipped her soda in a pair of white trainers, a black turtleneck and patterned leggings. According to reports from TMZ, the couple are not staying at the hotel, but nearby in Boca Raton, and the troubled reality star seemed standoffish. Unlike Mama, the outlet reported Gino seemed happy somebody recognized him. The Here Comes Honey Boo Boo Elms family has desperately tried to get Mama June to end her dysfunctional relationship with Gino, who crashed his SUV into their house in Georgia while driving drunk last summer. The new season of Not Too Hot, which follows the Shannon family coping with the fallout of Mama's arrest, features the heated moment when daughter Lauryn Michelle Pumpkin Shannon scrams Gino is a piece of shit for the damage he's caused to their lives. Another clip on Friday showed Doak yelling back at Shannon, "Are you f***ing stupid?" Pumpkin chimed in, "I just don't think that Mama understands that everything she does affects all of us too." More footage revealed extreme family tensions and the toll Mama's drug issues have caused her family and health. In the alarming clip, the Georgia native sobs and reveals a cracked front veneer. Shannon's transformation has been documented through the years on her own reality show, which first saw the mother undergoing extensive surgeries to create an entirely new body. Her procedures reportedly cost a staggering $75,000, which included a breast augmentation, tummy tuck, liposuction, and veneers worth an estimated $10,000, according to People. Her mom's absence appears to be hurting her former pageant queen daughter the most, who opened up about her mom in a teaser and said, "I don't even know who she is anymore." Her sister Gino Do also echoed her own concern, saying, "June is not in a safe place. Gino's got such a hold on her." However, Mama June Shannon has taken to social media to tell her family she misses them in the wake of a year packed with legal problems. The 40-year-old reality star posted a selfie to Instagram on Thursday with a detailed caption admitting to making mistakes, and declaring she hopes to right the ship with her relatives, including daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, 14, over time. "Well, decided to get back at it. I'm not saying I'm perfect, as every day is a struggle, and some days I just want to disappear, and even though me and kids aren't still seeing each other, and it's been very hard on all of us, but I hope one day that will change, as I want them to know I miss and love them very much," Mama June said in an Instagram post. The McIntyre, Georgia native's post comes after a turbulent 2019 times chock with problems linked to drugs, gambling, and brushes with the law, and 2020 starting on a rocky path. In recent months, Shannon has been besieged with financial problems, as TMZ last week reported that she sold a diamond ring at the Stockbridge, Georgia pawn shop Cash America for $1,500. Insiders told the site that the jewelry looked to be a wedding or engagement ring, though it wasn't clear if it was from her relationships with boyfriend Geno Doak, 44, or ex-husband Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, 48. Shannon and Doak were also kicked out of a McDonough, Georgia residence in Marriott they'd been staying at since late November, according to the outlet, after they failed to pay their $2,000 bill. Their trouble with lodging doesn't end there, according to TMZ, as they trashed a Georgia hotel room at the Fairbridge Inn and Suites months ago, leaving $1,000 in damages, including blood stains and broken glass, in their suite after an argument. They were arrested in connection with crack cocaine possession in Alabama in March of 2019, in which Doak was also charged with domestic violence and harassment. In June, sources close to the family told the outlet that an attorney had been hired to protect the fun's daughter Alana, 14, has earned from her TV career from her mother. June's daughter Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon, 20, is acting as guardian for the teen TV star and overseer for dispersing pertinent finances. However, Mama June Shannon is back at home after briefly residing in an Alabama casino, but unless some things change, one big thing in particular, her youngest daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson won't be joining her anytime soon. According to TMZ, Alana refuses to move back in with June until June kicks her boyfriend Geno Doak to the curb and gets herself into rehab. In the meantime, Alana continues to live with and be cared for by her older sister Pumpkin Shannon, as the Ashley previously told you. On Monday, Alana showed her appreciation to her sister and brother-in-law in an Instagram post. In other disturbing Mama June news, earlier this week, TMZ posted a video that showed Gino driving his car into June's home, inebriated to the point where he could barely walk. Gino reportedly collapsed on the ground shortly after and had to be dragged inside of the house by June, who was wearing a purple see-through nightie, as you do, and a neighbor. On the latest season of Mama June, From Not to Hot, viewers watched as June's family held an emotional intervention in an effort to get June the help she needs, with Alana revealing during the intervention that she was scared of June in her current state. TMZ reports that if June's situation doesn't change, Pumpkin plans to take legal action to gain custody of her little sister, as she currently only has temporary custody. According to the site, a source claims that June has yet to express interest in getting Alana back. However, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson has accused her mother of taking money from her and selling the family home while struggling with drug addiction. Mama June, also known as June Shannon from the TLC reality show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, previously shared that she spent $1 million on drugs in just a year. Now her daughter, 19, is opening up about how her addiction impacted her. People were like, "I saw your mama on the news with a busted tooth, strung out," Thompson told People ahead of the release of I Was Honey Boo Boo, her new Lifetime biopic. "I'm like, great, like I didn't see that too." After gaining fame on season 5 of Toddlers and Tiaras, Thompson remained in the spotlight through various reality TV spin-offs that documented her family's ups and downs. In 2019, while filming Mama June, From Not to Hot, now Mama June, Family Crisis, Thompson said she noticed something was off about her mother. "She started locking her doors, which really made me think, oh, what is she doing?" At the time, Shannon was struggling with a crack cocaine addiction, which ultimately led to her arrest in March 2019 on a felony drug possession charge. During that time, Thompson claimed Shannon sold the family's home and other belongings and stole $35,000 of the teens' Dancing with the Stars earnings. The money was recently paid back but without an apology. "There was no, I'm sorry," Thompson said, adding that she never received any money from her time on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which ran on TLC from 2012 to 2014. Asked by People about the money, Shannon said she couldn't discuss it. "That's part of this season," she said, referencing season 7 of Mama June, Family Crisis. Back in 2021, Shannon spoke candidly about her drug addiction and the financial toll it took. "My bank accounts were overdrawn tens of thousands of dollars," she told Access Hollywood at the time. "I would say the last year of our addiction, we spent probably a good $900,000. Shannon added that she entered rehab with $1.75 to my name and came out with nothing. However, the 14-year-old child star shared the post on Facebook and pleaded with people to be kinder, in the midst of her mom's feud with the family. The troubled reality star, 40, and boyfriend Geno Doak were arrested for possession of a controlled substance, crack cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a crack pipe, in March 2019. Alana, aka Honey Boo Boo, helped give her mom an intervention with sisters Anna, 25, Jessica, 23, and Lauryn, 20. But it didn't help, as June ran off with Geno, leaving Honey Boo Boo in the custody of her sister Lauryn, aka Pumpkin. Amidst the drama, Alana also shared on Facebook, "Maybe I'm not doing the best, but I'm trying to make everyone proud of me." In December 2019, June and Geno were accused of causing $1,000 worth of damage after trashing their hotel room. They were kicked out of another hotel in January after not paying a $2,000 bill. June was spotted pawning a diamond ring for $1,500 and has been selling items on Facebook Marketplace. Earlier today, Mama June was roasted by online trolls for putting sneakers up for sale during her feud with her daughters. She is trying to flog a pair of black Nike high tops for $70, which she claims have only been worn 3 times. She posted 3 pictures on her personal Facebook page of the shoes on her car dashboard, and unsurprisingly they attracted lots of attention. One person wrote, "I'll give you $70 if you call your daughter." Another asked, "What happened to all that money from the reality TV show? Ma'am, please call Dr. Phil someone for help. This is really sad." Others begged her to get help and one said, "June, stay strong. You are a tough woman. Don't let people upset you. Follow your heart. But make sure it's your heart that's talking." Last week June was spotted partying with her bad news boyfriend, despite her family's pleas to dump him and return home. June and Geno were photographed at the food court of the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood, Florida casino and hotel on Friday night. Geno held a plate of French fries, as Mama June drank soda. The From Not to Hot star wore a black hoodie and leggings, as Geno wore a red shirt and jeans. The reality stars were not staying at the hotel, according to TMZ. June and Geno were arrested for possession of a controlled substance, crack cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a crack pipe, in March 2019. Doak was also charged with domestic violence. In October 2019, their attorney entered a not guilty plea on their behalf. The Sun exclusively reported they have a trial set for May 2020 in the case. In January, Mama June posted on Instagram that she is going to get back at it.